No one ever believed the mountains could remember. They were ancient, yes, dangerous, of course, but alive, watching? That idea was dismissed as folklore, stories told to tourists to keep them from wandering too far off trail, until the day the forest gave something back. Don't forget to subscribe for more interesting stories. On the morning of September 12th, 1991, Sonia Mane, a 22-year-old environmental science student from Asheville, North Carolina, prepared for what she believed would be a simple day hike. Sonia wasn't reckless. She wasn't inexperienced. She had grown up hiking the Blue Ridge Mountains and knew their moods well. Rain could come without warning. Trails could vanish under leaves. Still, she had navigated them dozens of times. That morning, she told her roommate she'd be hiking part of the Raven Cliff Loop, a quiet trail skirting the western edge of Pisgah National Forest. She planned to collect moss samples for a university project and be home before dark. She packed lightly, too lightly. At 8:10 a.m., Sonia parked her silver Subaru at the trailhead. Rangers would later confirm this through parking records. What puzzled them wasn't what she brought, but what she left behind. Her backpack stayed in the car. Inside it, water, food, a compass, and her field notebook. Her phone was left charging in the center console. Sonia stepped into the forest, carrying nothing but a small camera slung around her neck. That was the last confirmed sighting of her alive. By nightfall, Sonia hadn't returned. Friends assumed she stayed late. Mountains distort time. But by 10 p.m., concern turned into fear. Rangers found her car still parked neatly in its space. Locked, undisturbed. No struggle, no signs of theft. No footprints beyond the trail entrance. Search dogs picked up her scent, but only for a short distance. About 60 meters down the trail, it stopped abruptly, as if she had stepped off the path willingly, or met someone she trusted. A full-scale search followed. Helicopters scanned ravines. Volunteers combed brush. Caves were checked. Streams were drained. Nothing. After 3 weeks, the operation ended. Sonia Mane became another name, added to the long list of people the mountains had taken. Years passed. Her parents refused to move away. They hung missing person flyers at gas stations, ranger offices, even trail kiosks no one visited anymore. No financial activity, no identity use, no sightings. Sonia had vanished completely. By 1998, the case was cold. By 1999, it was considered unsolvable. Then the forest changed its mind. On April 4th, 2001, after days of relentless rain, a landslide exposed a ravine previously hidden by decades of overgrowth. 3 backcountry surveyors entered the area to assess erosion damage. That's when they saw it. An unnatural clearing, perfectly leveled. At its center stood a structure that did not belong to nature. An altar. 4 hand-cut logs formed a base. On top lay a massive stone slab, dragged from elsewhere, smoothed deliberately. And on it, a human figure, encased completely in a translucent amber-colored shell. The body lay peacefully, hands folded, head tilted slightly as if listening. It wasn't decay. It was preservation. Forensic teams worked in silence. The substance wasn't tree sap alone. It was layered resin, applied over months, years. Inside the hardened shell, clothing remained intact. Hair preserved, skin sealed from air and insects. Around the altar stood 3 carved objects. Candlesticks fashioned from animal bone. No blood, no disturbance, no signs of haste. This was not concealment. This was devotion. Removing the body took 2 full days. The slab and figure were transported together. Over 700 pounds of stone and resin. CT scans revealed no broken bones, no bullet wounds, no stabbing. But once the resin was carefully removed, the truth emerged. A deep ligature mark around the neck. The hyoid bone fractured. Cause of death: manual strangulation using a leather strap. Dental records confirmed the identity. Sonia Mani, missing for nearly 10 years. Chemical analysis of the resin uncovered something terrifying. Pollen trapped in each layer revealed a timeline. Autumn pollen from 1991. Spring spores from 1993. Winter particles from 1996. Fresh plant matter from early 2001. The body hadn't been sealed all at once. Someone had returned again and again, season after season, maintaining her, preserving her, guarding her. Symbols carved into nearby trees, matched markings found miles away near abandoned homesteads. Old rangers remembered a man, a silent figure, living off-grid, wearing handmade clothes, carving signs into bark. He avoided trails, avoided people, avoided time itself. His shelter was eventually found, a collapsed earth hut hidden beneath roots and stone. Inside, resin pots, bone tools, handsaws, dried herbs. The same symbols carved into the walls. DNA pulled from hair left behind revealed the truth. He was the last descendant of a family forcibly removed from the land decades earlier, when the forest became protected. To him, it had never stopped being home. Investigators concluded Sonia didn't stumble into danger. She walked into territory claimed by a man who believed the land was sacred, and that outsiders were invaders. Her death wasn't rage, it was judgment. The ritual wasn't madness, it was belief. To bind her to the forest forever. The suspect was never found. No arrest, no trial, no body. Authorities believe he died alone in the wilderness, claimed by the same land he worshipped. The case closed in 2003. Officially solved, emotionally unresolved. Sonia Mani went hiking once. She never came back. But the mountains never let her go. And somewhere beneath the trees, long after the last layer of resin hardened, the forest kept its secret.